Well, disappointed. I've had some time to cool off a little bit. Disappointed on the loss, but I was encouraged by our fight. We played a lot more desperate in that second half. We started the game desperate. Kind of odd looking at the stats. We outscored them in 3 of the 4 quarters. Going into the game, we had three keys. Number one was stop them in transition. And they only had 5 points in transition. We did a great job there. The second was keep them off the boards, limit them to 1 shot. They had less than 33% of their misses. We did a great job there. Now they made us pay 10 points, second chance points, but I thought we did a great job there. And then third, somehow just contain Juju best you can. And I thought we did a nice job there. Obviously, the foul trouble limited her a little bit, but 21 points on the 15 shots. I thought for the most part we did a really good job on her. So the 3 things we wanted to do, we did. We did quite well. And I look at the stats where the big difference was, and it came down to the 3-point shooting. They make 9, we make 3. You can't expect to win a game against a good team like that shooting the way we did, unfortunately. And I thought, some of them early were rushed. Second quarter especially, I just thought we looked a little intimidated in that quarter. And then, but we did have some good looks, and they just didn't go in tonight. So credit them. But I thought in a lot of ways we played really well tonight.
Looking specifically at that second quarter, just what made them so hard to defend and what made it so hard just to get offense?
Well, Juju got hot, number one. All right. Number 2, yeah, we just looked disjointed. I thought the ball was sticking. We weren't getting the movement that we got in the second half, that we even got in the first half, or the first quarter. First quarter, we just turned it over 7 times. That killed us. We kept shooting ourselves in the foot. But I thought second half we did a lot more movement. We shared the ball a lot better, and the offense flowed a lot more. And I think second quarter we just got stagnant and then got on our heels. Credit them. They had 1 great quarter, but that was enough.
The 3-point shooting, obviously, as a shooting coach, how frustrating is that when the buckets aren't going in, and how much of that was just the shots just not falling in, or USC just playing really good defense to force some tough shots in the moments?
Yeah, well, it was a little of both. I mean, we had enough open looks, to where I don't expect us to make all of them, but in our 3 losses this year, I think we're 6 for 46 from the 3-point line against 3 NCAA tournament teams. You're just not going to win. That's bottom line. You can't go 6 of 46. So we've just got to keep at it, keep taking good shots. I was pleased with some of the things that we did tonight, you guys, seriously. Could have been a little bit more aggressive. We didn't get enough inside either. Our post play, even though, we outscored them in the paint, which is crazy to think about considering their length and how good their players are. They got 2 first-round draft picks coming out this year, not including Juju. And to do what we did, and we went small a lot in that second half, did a lot more zone. We forced them into 22 turnovers. They only shot 40% from the field. We did a lot of good things. We just, in the end, didn't make enough baskets.
You brought up defending Watkins. What about, they're kind of a former Pac-12 all-star team in a lot of ways. What went into defending Uriafen and Von Oelhoffen and holding them to, I think Uriafen was 50% shooting, but all the others were under 50%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We did a good job. The more you can look at this in 100 different ways. 3 for 20 from the 3, 9 for 25. That's 18 points. When you're playing a really good team, and I told the TV people before, I thought we needed to make 7. 7 threes. And we obviously came up short. But, we'll build on it. They're a good team. They deserve everything that they're getting. That's a really good team. Unfortunately, we only get to play them once. That's going to be an odd deal. You get 1 chance at these teams. So I know our players feel they're disappointed. But they can't stay down too long because they have finals starting Monday. And we're going to give them a few days off here. I don't think we play until a week from Tuesday, something like that. So I think they've got 3 days off here to really focus on their academics.
Kind of piggybacking off that, you kind of touched on it. You guys did a lot of things well tonight. I know the shooting didn't pull your way, but just how encouraging can that be when it is against the number 6 team in the nation, you know how good this program is and how tough the schedule is going to be, and how well can you guys build off this despite it being a loss?
Yeah, that's a great point. No, I'm encouraged. And when I went into the locker room, I let them know that. I mean, I was encouraged. I mean, we're disappointed that we didn't win, but there were a lot of good things. I love the fight, man. We showed some fight. It's not easy. You know, when you get down 20, 21, 20, whatever it was, it's like you're running uphill. But we just kept at it, you know, and we had some kind of unsung heroes. Ari Long came in, did a great job tonight. Really proud of her. She's been working hard in practice. And she did it not just, you know, she kind of gets labeled a shooter, but we've noticed she's more than that. You know, she gets 5 steals. She gets her hand on a lot of balls. And when we got more aggressive defensively, it created some easier offense for us. And so we've just got to use that kind of mentality to get better looks and to get our offense going. But like I said, we had one really bad quarter, and it was really bad, as you guys saw. But we're going to learn from it and get better. We have 2 more games before Christmas, 2 more games to prepare for the rest of the Big Ten schedule, and it's not going to be easy. We're going to see teams like this, you know, all the time.
Lindsay was just talking before just about how interesting it is that obviously your teams are very familiar with each other, but looking at the rest of the Big Ten, they've never really seen some of these top Pac-12 teams before. Like looking at some of the other scores in the Big Ten today, they have no idea kind of who's going to win, what like teams are good on playing on the road, stuff like that. So what is your kind of view on it? And, you know, obviously, like you mentioned it a little bit, but making sure that you take advantage of some of the teams you maybe do only get a chance to see once.
Yeah, well, the crowd was great tonight, so we hope that we continue to get great crowds, and I think we will because we play pretty good basketball, and they're going to see teams that they never have seen before, you know, coming in here. So we want to make sure this is a tough place to play, you know, for the rest of the Big Ten. Our former conference has been one of the best, if not the best, conference over the last 6 to 8 years. So, yeah, we know what it's like to play USC. The rest of the conference is going to figure out what we've been going through for the last, many years. So, yeah, I like where we're positioned. I think we're going to get better and better. We still have a lot of new kids, and we're still trying to figure it out. I mean, look, we started a new lineup tonight that we'd never started, and with some success. So I'm encouraged.
You brought up Ari Long. What else did you like about her being able to come in? I think she had 50 minutes coming into this game, and she played 16, 10 points, 5 steals.
Yeah, well, she just made some things happen, you know, and then attacked. She got, I think, the 4th foul on Juju, right? That was on her drive. She's smart enough to realize, hey, she's in foul trouble, I'm going to go. Well, she actually drove one time and against her and scored because she had 4 fouls. That's smart. That's a high level, you know, intelligence to know that, hey, she's gonna be a little bit softer defensively. So good on her. You know, she works really hard. She spends more time in that gym, her and Katie Fiso, than anybody we have. And I was really proud of Katie too. This is obviously a really hard time for her, but this is something she wanted to do, and so we were obviously amenable. And you know, we love her. We love her family, and you know, our hearts and prayers go out to her at this time. But I'm proud that she was able to go out there, something that she wanted to do. When your family hurts, you know, we all hurt, and she's part of family. So, okay, you guys, let's go Ducks tonight. It's going to be fun to watch.